story time with Kiddo World. Let's open the book and see what adventures await.
Snow White's story. Once upon a time, a beautiful baby girl was born in a royal palace. Her skin was as white as snow, her lips were red like roses, and her hair was as black as night. She was named Snow White. Years passed. Snow White grew into a kind and beautiful young girl. She was gentle, helpful, and loved by everyone in the palace. But after Snow White's mother passed away, the king married another woman. The new queen was proud and jealous. She owned a magic mirror and asked it every day, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" The mirror always replied, "You are the fairest of them all." One day the mirror said, "Snow White is the fairest of them all." The queen became very angry and jealous. She could not bear that Snow White was more beautiful than her. The queen ordered a guard to take Snow White deep into the forest. But the guard felt sorry for the kind girl and let her go. Snow White ran through the forest, scared and tired. Soon she met friendly animals who helped her find a small cottage. Inside the cottage were 7 tiny beds and little chairs. Snow White cleaned the house and rested. That evening, 7 dwarfs returned home. They were surprised to see Snow White, but when they heard her story, they welcomed her kindly. Snow White stayed with them and helped by cooking and cleaning. Meanwhile, the evil queen asked the mirror again and learned Snow White was still alive. Filled with anger, she used magic to disguise herself as an old woman. The disguised queen went to the cottage and offered Snow White a shiny red apple. Snow White did not know the apple was poisoned. As soon as she took a bite, she fell into a deep sleep. When the dwarfs returned, they were heartbroken. They placed Snow White gently in a glass coffin surrounded by flowers. One day, a kind prince passed by and saw Snow White. When he gently held her hand, the magic broke, and Snow White woke up. Everyone was filled with joy. Snow White and the prince became good friends and later married. The dwarfs celebrated, and happiness returned to the land. Moral kindness, honesty, and goodness always win over jealousy and anger.
Like, share, and subscribe for more stories. Thanks for watching. See you next time.